Hey, welcome everyone to another episode of Snacks and Suplexes. I am your host, Michael Christian, and today, a very interesting guest, the Saucy One, Josh Morris.
That's what's up, Saucy Josh in the house. Back up in here.
I realized I knew your name from somewhere, and I did an interview with CFR probably 4 months ago, and his biggest moment, he's like, "You need to check out this guy, Josh Morris." It was
CFR, huh?
where I have my notes right here. Street Fair Cup Rumble.
Oh, he's talking about like the one singular time he got anything sort of a dub over me.
He's an interesting character, and he was trained by Congo Kong, who I've got to have wonderful conversations with, and terrifies me.
Oh, he's not that scary. I've seen him before, and I
He's a
think
foot taller than me.
people can be tall, but hey, that just means they got weak knees. That's what I always say.
Yes. So we're gonna go over how I first got introduced to you was through the Rumble, and then I was like, "Why does this name sound familiar?" When you and Jacob Braun had your bloody match out at Midwest Wrestling Combat Defend the Fort 2.
Yep,
You
the
came
loser
out with
loses a
all the
chin
energy.
match. Loser loses a chin.
Oh, I saw my daughter went, "Oh no, Band-Aid," because we actually have Band-Aids in our stroller. She's like, "Band-Aid? You needed more than a Band-Aid."
Hey, I'm like a saucy Wolverine, man, because that was like a gash like that big, and I healed in like a week and a half.
Jeez. I don't know. I bust my chin pretty good. Heck, I'm dealing with a split thumb right now from work.
That's tough.
I work with knives, so always cutting.
And you got to be pretty sharp to do that.
I'm the dullest one in the bunch.
Hey,
But
but
let's
a
go
dull
over
knife
some
is
things
still a knife.
I found. That's the 10. You are a Super Shogun Ronin champion, two-time Wrestling Experience Heavyweight champion, PWK champion Pro Wrestling King or Kingdom, PWK North American champion, 500 or 350 days as Great Lakes Wrestling Associates champion. Association. There we go.
Yep, that
Ooh,
was.
you brought the Shogun Ronin sword.
Oh well, yeah, I always got this thing on me. Real
Oh,
talk. I
absolutely.
always got. I'm the saucy Ronin, man. Saucy Ronin got to hold the title.
Do you always have the hot sauce on you?
Well, if I can keep it in stock. I did sell my own hot sauce plenty a few times, and yeah, those usually sell right out.
Next time you get some in, let me know. I love a good hot sauce. Like this is a brand that I'd love to do a sponsorship with. Salsa Samurai.
Well, hey, that sounds cutting edge.
I was just eating a pizza with it doused on top. In
Hot sauce
fact, we
on
may have.
pizza?
Oh, absolutely.
You like pineapple on pizza?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
all right, fair enough. You like
I
all
had it.
the different flavors on your pizza.
I used to work at a bar with the gentleman from Italy. He used to get so upset every time I got pineapple on pizza. It
Yeah,
was worth it.
I,
It was worth
I
it.
hear that some people are not too fond of that combination.
Let's just
Uh,
talk about some people you shared the ring with. Eric Surge, Malenko, Slim Trimmins, who I got to watch at my first pro wrestling event in Indianapolis when he uh, when he wrestled on the same card as Anthony Toatelli.
I was not expecting to hear Mr. Fitness's name come out of your mouth.
I've been around for a long time.
So have I. I'm actually going on. This will be my ninth year of in the business in October.
9 years. Wow, 9 years ago, I had my first shot of tequila.
About 10 years ago, I got extremely drunk off tequila in Mexico and had to get wheelchaired back onto the cruise ship. But that's a story for another time.
I've I've only been that drunk one other time, but let's keep going. Chuckles the Clown, who honestly makes me laugh every time he's in the ring. The Great
Chuckles.
Akuma, Shogun Wrestling staple at this point. Silas Young, what was that? Ring of Honor staple. Drew Skills and Apollo Star, two guys that I've gotten to watch as well in Indiana wrestling. Hi, Alan. My
What up,
daughter
Adam?
wants to crash this.
Hey, man. Let be what let be. So if somebody comes in, I'm willing to talk to whoever.
You can stay in here. Yeah, that. Let's see. Let's see if I can. Alan, come say hi. She's tired.
Hey, we're all tired.
Oh, absolutely. Okay. Well, let's start with my favorite question. What is your go-to snack?
Go-to snack. I'm really into these. I'm a big sweet candy kind of guy. My partner has recently gotten me onto the Swedish candy, and Bubs is the name of the brand. And they've got a few different kinds there, man. And I can eat it for way too long.
I understand that. That's how I am with anything peanut butter. Like I'm the guy who downed a jar of peanut butter while working a full 8-hour shift. Just
You
no,
drink
no
water
more.
with that, right?
No.
How,
No.
I almost feel like that's physically impossible.
Best way to think about it is I produce a lot of saliva. So like
Hey,
I've got
more
to.
power to you. Yeah, right. Hey, and
Yeah.
now I know that about you.
I mean, my manager saw me eat a jar of peanut butter, a whole jar in 30 minutes. He's like, something's wrong. I was like, no, I was just hungry. Protein.
Yeah, that's a lot of protein, but that's also
Oh,
that's also
absolutely.
there's no liquid in there, man.
I drink water when I can.
I,
Uh,
everyone should. Everyone should. Water's great for you.
let's go over a question that a lot of people are like, oh, what is your pre-match ritual? Like, what is that go-to song you listen to? I the Tiger, Barbie Girl, what?
Well, I mean, those two are obviously goats. See, what's crazy is I'm one of the maybe the few that don't have like a pre-match ritual. You know, I just like, oh, I'm up in 10 minutes. All right, let me just I walk around, I stretch out, but like I'm all in my own head. You know, I got to focus on what I'm going to do when I get out there and what happens if somebody tries to pull some buffoonery. I'm always on top of my game. I'm always thinking. And so, no music, just kind of my own thoughts, which is maybe even scarier.
I got Latino Heat TM, one of my co-hosts, when he has time, joining the chat. He also,
Latino Heat, baby.
can you guess who he's a big fan of?
He might be a fan of one of the Guerreros. I'm not sure which one, though.
Right. It may be Sherilyn, Vicky, who knows? Who knows?
Right,
But
maybe.
what
Probably
sparked
Vicky.
that interest in wrestling?
I've been a wrestling fan since, well, as far as I can remember, but I've been told since I was 3 years old. Um, Watching, at that point it was like 2000, and Attitude Era kicking off, and my dad tells the story as I was in my room doing whatever I was doing, and he said, "Hey, Josh, why don't you come and watch some wrestling with me?" And I said, "What's wrestling?" And apparently, it was all over from there. As soon as I saw it, I was in love with it. And, my first match I remember seeing was Kane versus The Big Show on Raw, which is a banger for the first match that ever went.
I mean, two super heavyweights, Kane being the first person to kind of carry Big Show over his shoulder. Yes. And I mean, they had a lot of fun matches. Not so big now.
The older matches are definitely a lot more fast paced.
Oh, absolutely. Because
Once we get
they're
to 06, it slows down a little bit.
40. They were in their 30s and they were very large men. What was I thinking? Oh. Which championship moment meant the most to you?
Like just any championship?
Yes. Like ones that you've won or matches you've been a part of.
Uh,
Because sometimes winning and seeing someone new come in and win something big is always cool to see.
it's got to be up there. You know, it's probably tied. Winning the Super Shogun Ronin Championship, it was a big surprise to me. I would, it wasn't something I was expecting, but I was very grateful to receive. And then the GLWA Heavyweight Championship, which I won last summer. That one felt like it was years of just playing playing the game, going there, and just doing the absolute best I could, and finally it paid off. So that one I felt like I really earned. So earning makes you feel good.
Oh,
Quote
absolutely.
me on it.
Earning makes you feel good. I was gonna type that out. What was that one? I'm so
It's not
slow
a
at typing
it's not
stuff.
a false statement by any means.
No. Ooh, is that just water in a shot glass or a
No,
whiskey glass?
this is wine. I'm a big
Nice.
wine drinker. I don't like beer. Uh, I can get down on shots as we talked about earlier, but this is some Pinot Grigio. I'm not really great
Pinot
at pronouncing
Pinot
them.
Grigio. It's a white wine. Yeah,
Yeah.
I drink non-alcoholic.
I mean, it's Friday, so I'm kind of chilling a little bit. But during the week, I'm more the same.
I haven't drank in going on 6 years, so
Congratulations.
thank you. But what was I looking for? Do you have any collections or wrestling memorabilia besides your awesome Ronin sword?
Oh, I got a whole office upstairs full of my own wrestling memorabilia of things that mean something to me. Maybe to other people are just like, what the hell is all this? Like I got back the AWE days. I have this. It was called the Golden Ticket. It was like their Money at the Bank equivalent, and I smashed it over Officer Rod Street's head, and it has like a perfect head dent in it, and I can't find myself to get rid of it. Um, I've got plenty of gear. Actually got like two totes full of like Josh Morris merch and gear and just all a bunch of different kind of clothing. The only thing I see that some people are always oh, I'm selling old gear, and that I've never really. I'm like, who's gonna want to own my old sweaty gear? So I've never thought about any sort of like putting it up for sale just because that seems like I'm like, why would anyone want to buy my sweaty gear?
I
But
mean,
I've
I know
got
a
way
few
too much of it.
people. I know a few people. I can say I collect things for my own enjoyment, like this.
Who is that?
Bray
Oh, is
Wyatt
that Bray
with the
Wyatt? Okay,
lantern.
okay. Yeah, is that Firefly Funhouse Bray?
This is his last. Right before his last match.
Yeah. The comeback. Oh yeah,
My
yeah.
little, my little toddler's always messing around.
That's what toddlers do, man.
I have twin babies, so it's something. Oh, don't do it! Don't do it!
I mean, from what I understand, you don't really have a choice on whether or not you get twins. It's
Oh, I'm a
hereditary, or
twin.
it happens
I'm
or
a
it's
twin, so
not.
yeah.
So
Yes.
I ain't got a choice.
Uh, during our, I saw you actually return at the Midwest Wrestling Combat Show. You kind of were like in your head in a moment, but then instantly, as soon as you saw a fan waving, you like turned it up to 10. Like you waved to him, just like, let me get to the back, and you came out like ready to go. And I was like, that's how you know he's in it for the fans.
Oh, the fans are the only reason we're here. If there were no fans, or if there weren't people that were liking what we were doing, then we would just be, fake fighting in tights in front of nobody in an empty building. That's weird no matter how you look at it. So I make sure to go as far as I can for fans, just
Hey,
because it's the name of the game.
Alan, you remember him?
My chin's all good.
But she tried to give you a band-aid. I'm like, that's more than a band-aid.
Oh no, yeah, I bled through at least 3 or 4 before I got to the emergency room.
Yeah, I was like, that you got back quick. You got back and you probably signed a few autographs after the show, and everybody loved it.
Well, I was all yeah. They stitched me up. It took 7 stitches, and the whole story of that, you know, uh, that wound is absurd because it's just crazy circumstances. Because I was whipping Jacob Braun's ass. I was beating him pillar to post, and I hit him with one of a move I've hit like a kabillion times, a T-bone A1 saucy suplex. and just the positioning of his hip bone. He has bony bones, and his hip bone is no different. It split my chin right open. So like, it wasn't even. I did it to myself. If that makes sense. It's
I
absurd.
I I can't imagine. Like, I didn't know if it happened on the turnbuckle because the turnbuckle was exposed. You're like, oh, did he hit his chin good? And I'm like, I didn't
No,
see
it
it.
was
And then
bronze bony hip.
it's better than having that tattoo.
Yeah, yeah. Come on, butterfly boy.
Oh, I wasn't talking about that one.
Uh,
He has
I,
one right above his waistband that says "Believe in yourself."
well, why you got to put that above your waistland band in order to believe in yourself? I just do it.
But you busted your chin good, but you completed the match, so props to you for that. And
Yeah,
having the wherewithal to get out in one piece, like not running into any fans, like covering the front row.
yeah. Well, in the moment, I actually thought like I had ruptured an eardrum because my ear got like insanely hot as soon as I hit the move. And so if you watch the footage back, I immediately grabbed my ear and I'm like looking around like this is weird. Why? But no blood. I'm looking down. There is blood. I'm like, okay, well, he must be bleeding. And then when I'm looking down, it goes bloop 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 bloop, dripping like a leaky faucet. And it was that's definitely the first time I've been hard way in a match in almost 9 years. So I feel like that's pretty good.
9, yeah, 9 years. That's very impressive.
I
And then just say hi. Fine, you go to your little nest.
the nest is the most comfortable, no matter who you are.
What is your interests outside of wrestling? My favorite thing right now is Power Rangers. I've loved it since I was like 4. So
Is what?
I've loved Power Rangers.
I think you said Jawbreakers. I'm like, I mean, that's cool, but like, you like, yeah, no, Power Rangers. It was a little bit before my time, but or maybe just I wasn't into that necessarily. But I've always, in retrospect, I've seen a lot of like cool scenes from Power Rangers. I've got, I'm a bit of an odd guy. So my special interests it consists of I like good food. I like working out, but then I also love Big Brother.
The TV
Oh,
show?
yeah, the TV show, the reality
Okay.
TV show. That's like my secondary hyperfixation.
I ended up watching the what was that? Not the Dutch. I think it was the Dutch version of Big Brother because it's just like some of the things they say is awful, and I'm just like, they let that
Yeah,
air on TV, but
well,
their
it's
standards are very different.
the American version is different than any other version, as far as I'm aware. The other country versions are, they get voted out by the country, like by the public. But in America, you get voted out by your fellow house guests in the house, and it's a great show. It's very entertaining and just fascinating to me because it's a social science experiment. It's Lord of the Flies, but not kids.
Oh, I have so many interests here, like wrestling DVDs out the wazoo.
I've got my own collection too, man. Because I mean, it's wrestling and Big Brother for me. And then
I
got
mean, there's a few scenes in Big Brother that make me die. The one where a guy said she will always be second choice. If it's one of the few clips that I can remember off the top of my list, I'm like, that's messed up, but hey, it made good TV.
well, yeah, no, that's the thing is like when you're trapped in that house, it's a pressure cooker because outside interference, like you don't have phones, you don't know what's going on outside of the house. All you know is what's happening inside the house. And people think they can handle it, but they often find out that they are well over their heads.
Oh, absolutely. I hate being trapped inside for a few hours. I couldn't do a few months.
Right? No,
What
yeah,
is
the
it
I
like
mean
2 or 3 months or something like that?
They've gone from like 2 months to damn near 4 before.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's
I need my outside time.
yeah, and their outside time is limited because they only have their backyard, and sometimes they are doing stuff in the backyard that they can't see. So then they're just like, all right, well, stay in the house. But I'm a big fan of that. But other than that, I try to keep my mind on wrestling. Big Brother does debut in like a week though, so I might be chameleon eyeing over here.
Yeah, I add a win that's allowed. You can't run a lawnmower app while I'm talking. It'll make me fall asleep. Alan, please go. Thank you. Before I forget, your social medias, I've got them all pulled up, I believe already. Yes, I do. Screen share.
They should all just be at Saucy Josh Morris. I'm a simple guy.
Yes, I pulled it up through this one right here, and then absolutely, Saucy Josh Morris, your Instagram is right there, and your YouTube is right there.
Yeah. Yeah, my YouTube, if you feel like getting into the world of sauce, I've got what's called Sauced on there, which is my own little show. There's wrestling in there, but it's more of a show. Yeah, you can see it right there. The third one, Grand Theft Auto 2. It's a banger. You should watch it.
I'm going to be all over this. Hey, speaking of that loser loses chin match,
Bam.
I'm muting it. I'm muting it just so I can show you something because I've already watched it even though I was there.
Yeah,
Come
I mean,
on.
I've watched it too, and I lived it.
Oh, absolutely. But let's see if I can. My computer's being slow today. But on the left side of the ring is where my whole group was at.
All right, all right.
We took up the entire front row.
Oh, perfect. I mean, so you guys got the closest of close looks into what was going on in that ring.
Yes.
And I mean, so you guys also saw that I had the match in the palm of my hands. Jacob Braun was like this close to getting smacked.
You also had his hip bone in your face.
That didn't help anything. That wasn't great.
No. Would that be considered a foreign object?
No, I wouldn't say so because it's not foreign because he came into the ring with it. You know, it's like Lex Luger's titanium forearm thing he had back in the 90s. Technically, they couldn't be like, "Hey, you're cheating." It's like I just hit him with my arm.
Yeah, my wife's like, "Is he okay?" I was like, "He'll be fine. He'll be fine."
I was borderline okay. I was it was you know that whole day, you know, I can probably remember just about everything of it because I got back there and there's a few wrestlers like, oh, let me see because apparently they want to see the gash, and immediately they're like, ooh, yeah, you're gonna need stitches, and I'm like, man, I ain't trying to hear that, and I walked away. I walked up to somebody else who goes, oh, let me see. All right, whatever. Ooh, yeah, you're gonna need stitches. I'm like, leave me alone right now. I'm still processing what's happening. I walked away again. And a third person walks up to me and goes, all right, let me see.
Go.
Oh. And like, ooh, yeah, you're going to need stitches. And I'm like, damn it, I'm going to need stitches.
The inner kid came out and everyone, let me see.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I say, I have a picture of it. If you go to my Instagram, there's a black and white like picture of it, and it's like this bigger than a dime, the gash in my chin.
Why would you have to turn it down?
And so it was I'm very impressed with the Fort Wayne emergency room doctors because
that is rough.
They were able to numb me up, stitch me up, and get me out of there within, you know, at least an hour and a half.
Oh, absolutely.
Thing is, I was worried about weight.
What was that? A half inch at its biggest point? A half inch open?
Had to have been, but it was deep too, because he, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
I slammed him pretty hard because I am pretty strong. So my own strength came back to bite me.
We're gonna fight, Tyler.
Oh yeah, he bit me under the mouth.
Yes. What was I gonna ask? What is a match that dream opponent that you've wished that you've or who is your favorite opponent? Let's go there.
Favorite one I've already wrestled?
Yes. Then we'll go dream
Hmm.
opponent.
Got a few. Got a few that I've wrestled a lot. Um, yeah, I really enjoyed wrestling Timothy Savage a few months ago, and he's out of Ohio, the Golden Grin. He and I just it was just easy. Pulling back the curtain a little bit, just it wasn't. Some matches are a little uh, strenuous, and some people have specific things that they like to be done in matches, and they are not willing to budge. But that's not my style. I'm very easygoing, and so is he. And so it was just like cutting butter, man. Everything was easy, and we had a great match, and everything just felt where it was supposed to. But as far as somebody who brings out the best in me, I kind of have to go with Eric Surge. I've wrestled him in a few different matches, and the ones recently, man, it's just he brings something out of me. Usually because he's being such a dick, but uh, you know he brings that that next level out of me, and I've only had great matches with Surge. Even our very first match, like 3 4 years ago, nothing went to plan. However, it still objectively was nuts and bolts a good match. Things fell out of our hands a little bit, but
Could you confirm Tate Manson's statement about Surge being the sweatiest wrestler?
dude, oh my god. I wrestled him in an Iron Man match back in
Oh,
February. And I wear these gauntlets, right? Like
mhm.
they're you tie them up, and so I don't think there could have been any more liquid in those strings. I'm like, I'm undoing it, and I'm like gagging because of like all of the moisture I'm pulling off of my own arms. And I look at, I'm like, this is unacceptable, Serge. Like, bring a towel to the ring. And he goes, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I guess nothing. But I tell you what, I had to wash those gauntlets like 2 or 3 times afterwards because I'm like, I don't. This is gonna sound weird coming from a pro wrestler who sweats every time he wrestles, but I don't love sweat.
You like being clean, like after your match, dry down, hop in a shower if you can. I understand that. I've been a runner
Yeah,
for a very long time.
yeah. I'm a, you know, that goes back to even when I was a kid. Like my mom would be having me do yard work, and I'd be done with a task, and I'd be going inside. Where are you going? I'm like, I'm going to shower. I'm dirty, and she goes, well, there's more to do. And I'm like, okay, I'll do it after I shower. So I was going to shower just to get dirty again. But, in my brain at the time, it made sense. And it's something I kind of carried on. I do not like dirt or being gross. I'm a clean man. You can put that on record.
Until you wrestle Surge, then you're
Yeah.
both covered in his
Well,
sweat.
once I'm done wrestling Surge, I get in the damn shower, or I wipe down and coat myself in as much whole body spray as I possibly can until I can get to the shower. Usually I like a Planet Fitness or something. I got a black card, so I can just go wherever. And they got showers in the locker rooms. You always keep that
I've
body
been in
wash
them
on
a
you,
couple
man.
times. I understand that. I've been told I'm very clean when I did a bunch of training and stuff. I had two things of deodorant, one for myself and one for other people to use.
Well, I mean, that's it's doing them a favor, but it's also doing you a favor because who wants
Because
to smell people's BO?
I mean, after my last half marathon, I was so saturated in sweat, I threw it and it stuck to the car.
That's
But I
horrifying.
smelled good. But I smelled good.
Yeah, I mean, right. The thing is, you probably thought you smelled good, and there probably was like a hat. It was like to you, you were nose blind to it because I noticed this. My partner tells me this kind of stuff all the time. Like, yeah, you smell like sweat and deodorant.
I always throw extra of the what is that called? Not the Adidas. Some of the aerosol deodorant. It works better than the stick-on stuff.
I agree.
And I
I
full
I
body
stick
coat
with
everything.
native. Native is my brand of choice.
But yes, being clean in the ring is respecting the mat and your opponent.
And yourself.
Yeah, and yourself.
Ain't nobody
Adam,
want
are you
any gross. Because I mean, I wrestled in high school, so I know all about the kind of you know,
ringworm?
yep, that kind of stuff lives on mats. You know,
Just
like
hearing
it's a
it
house
makes you want to
party.
scrub.
Yeah.
Just hearing it makes you want to scrub.
Well,
Color.
yeah, I've got sensitive skin as it
Color.
is, so it's I don't play
Eat
around.
it.
One of the questions everybody loves answering: who is your Mount Rushmore? I know that's a hard one. Let's go easy. Let's go two singles in a tag team, or three singles in a tag team, whichever's easier for you.
Okay. I gotta be up
Because
there just because on my own personal Mount Rushmore, you gotta put yourself up there. You know, it's not being unhumble, it's more so being you know, you gotta believe in yourself that you can be somebody that is big, you know? And so I got to throw myself there. Many people may disagree with that, but you know, I'll move on from that. But sheesh, it's it's tough. Let me see. Can probably um, tag teams. I got to put the Hardy Boys on there just because they were the embodiment of cool tag teams.
I can see it in your ring gear. It makes me think of the early ring gear, just the super bright stuff with the headband. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Hardy Boys are, you know, because they just brought everything to the table, and you know, we're just you couldn't look away. I mean, see, like that's one of my hardest questions because it's controversial. My sound. I don't actually have like a favorite wrestler. Um, I like a bunch of different ones, you know, so I can rattle off a bunch that I like. But as far as the Mount Rushmore, you know, we'll throw it like I said, throw myself on there, but only for my own self confidence sake. We'll throw the Hardy Boys on there, and then you know what? We're gonna go wacky. All right, we're gonna throw the Boogeyman on there. Okay, the Boogeyman and Santino Marella because
I can't even.
Santino is the funniest guy that has maybe ever been in the business, and I don't think he gets nearly
John
enough
Cena.
credit.
John Cena.
He was he
As
was given he was given some of the worst material because of the era that he was in, but he made it work, which is like, in my opinion, way more impressive than just being given something funny, you know?
I mean, he did have one of the most memorable U.S. title runs over the last few years.
I
Not few
remember
years. This was like 12 years ago.
that was his IC title run, no?
U.S. and IC, he beat Jack Swagger for the U.S. championship. Or no, that was Dolph because he won it with the Cobra. That's the reason I find it hilarious. He
Did he
held
beat
both,
Dolph?
but as
No, I
I
think you're
think it
right. I
was
think you're right the first time. I think he beat Swagger. Because I
yeah
was watching that at that time. I've been obviously watching
yes
because I
what I
remember it was Dolph, then Zack Ryder, and then Jack Swagger.
yes I can't say your favorite wrestlers or anything. This is one of mine.
Who's that? Is that New Jack?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I love me some New Jack. Everyone's like, but he was violent. I
Yeah.
was like, no. Every
He's always a
wrestler loved him.
he's always been a fascinating guy to me because it's just like how are you gonna sit here and tell me that some guy who has stabbed people in the ring, he has tried to kill people in the ring, is somehow like so entertaining? You know what I mean? Like, granted, he was on blow on the majority of his matches, but there was something going on there that you just, he stood out, and that's what I think people in wrestling don't realize. You've got to stand out. If you're the only one doing one sort of thing, everyone's gonna remember you for being that kind of thing, and nobody else was just doing all the crazy. Like, the one thing I can remember from I mean, I can remember a lot of things, but one thing that's sticking out to me right now is just it's very small moment. I couldn't even tell you what show it's from, but he's like sitting there. He had a vacuum cleaner, and just his music's still going, and he starts doing the vacuum with his music, and then he picks it up and just crushes the balls of whoever was wrestling. Like there's no way that didn't hurt. like,
He's done that. It was one of his signature spots. He actually did it quite a few times.
oh,
But
good.
another ECW guy by the name of C.W. Anderson. No relation to the Anderson family, but he looked very similar and very smooth in ring. He did a tribute, I'll send it to you actually, to New Jack during a rumble, and you could see the raw emotion going through his face of like how much it meant to him.
Well, and that's it, man. Like, there's, I'm very fortunate. I've been in here for 9 years, and I haven't like lost too many of my like wrestling brethren. Um, it, there's a connection, man. Like there's a connection that you don't have with anybody else in the like any other kind of friend you would make. Some of my wrestling friends are my best friends, and I will be friends with forever. And so it's some of them I can't say for kayfabe reasons, but it's I can buy that 100% because you just there's no connection like a fellow wrestler going down the miles, putting your body on the line for people's entertainment like that, and being able to trust them because there's a lot of trust that goes into a wrestling match. So
Well, absolutely. The golden rule of wrestling.
Protect your opponent. I know that. And again, pulling back a little bit of a curtain, but knocking on some wood here. I don't think I've protected my opponent, or I have protected my opponent at just about every chance. I don't think I've ever hurt any of my opponents other than maybe a quick like, hey, that kind of sucks, dude. Why'd you hit me so hard? I'm like, a bit.
Stop. There's communication before and after. Girl, we're gonna fight, and I will win. I promise.
I'm ready to see this fight. Let's see it.
Alan.
Let's see it.
Alan.
Bah, right in the kiss.
Sweet.
Wow, right in the kiss. I like Family Guy.
He's been. And now that's stuck in my head.
Hey, and you're welcome for it. You're welcome, Mike. Here.
I mean, I can get something stuck in your head. Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna.
Chicken wings. Me and my partner like sayings like that. I'm gonna see if she likes that.
Alan's drink.
It's an actual song by Ricky Desktop. And now
I've definitely heard of it. I've definitely heard the saying before. We have a burger song we like to sing. Buns, ketchup, pickle, cheese, put the patty in between his burgers. What? It's burgers. Then you throw some sauce on there.
Oh, absolutely. You are not stealing my Mountain Dew. Girl, you need to sleep.
Here, let me tell you something, Mike. There's something I really wanted to talk about today. And it's a match I have coming up in a couple weeks.
July 18th?
Correct. You're probably looking at the graphic right now. It's something to behold. I will be wrestling the aforementioned Timothy Savage, teaming up with a senior referee official, Ref Russ Kimmel, at GLWA Summer Bash, July 18th in Coloma, Michigan. I've got to find myself a tag team partner because, management has... I'm going to go on record and say I denied this match. And that's my title. That should still be my title. I'm going to be honest. Tone didn't... he beat me, but like that there's a lot of ish in the game, if you know what I mean, okay? And this referee is actually part of the reason why I no longer hold that belt. He was the referee for that match, and he would not stop trying to kick my best friend, my manager, Cameo, formerly QCR Dobson. He was kicking him out for no reason, and he was so busy doing that, he did not see that I had Tone pinned for like 25. And so when I'm like, hey, brother, count the pin, Tone caught me in a submission, whatever. I may or may not have tapped out. That's not important, really. What is important is the fact that I broke the rules after the match due to my anger and due to my I don't know. Some people say I enter chaos mode when I am suffering a big loss. And I may or may not have jumped the referee and applied the sauce trap ankle lock to him.
It happens.
It does, absolutely. And, it's wrestling, right? But no, apparently that's a suspendable offense. And so I got suspended. And they told me the only way I could come back is if I wrestled a referee. And I'm like, I'm not wrestling a referee. I am a beautiful, fantastic, skilled athlete. And I'm not gonna sit here and beat up a referee. What are you trying to get me suspended again? But the decision was made for me. Don't you love when that happens? And now, yes, I'm in a situation where I am being forced to wrestle not only Timothy Savage, but a referee. And I'm being told I need to find a partner of my own. So this is me, Saucy Josh, yelling out to the world, who wants to kick a referee's ass with me? All right, I need a partner. And it's made very clear to me that the people at GLWA are not too big of fans of me for whatever reason. They said I've been like a jerk for 5 years, but that's neither here nor there. I would like whomever is listening, even you, Mike, if you want, I need a partner. July 18th. And we're wrestling a referee. It's not like he knows hammer locks. It's not like he's going to slam you around. He's a referee. So whoever is feeling saucy enough to beat Saucy Josh Morris' partner, I need you to step up.
I'm stuck.
I'm sitting here like thinking the championship match tonight or July 18th is against Rush Jones. At least that's not you. Where'd he go? He disappeared. Let's see if he comes back. There he is. We got too excited.
You got way too excited, man. You didn't even hear me say I have a victory over Russ Jones. I beat him before.
Whoa.
So I'm not afraid of Russ. If you want, he never came to me for that title. All right. So the fact that he's just getting a title shot really kind of irks me because he never once asked me for a title match, probably because he's scared.
Let's ring.
Remember, that man is huge.
Oh, I've seen him. I've wrestled him. I know he's gigantic. I know he lifts a lot of weights. But as they always say, big trees fall hard.
He does have muscles in places we don't even have places.
I think I have those places. I just don't think my muscles are as big as his are.
I've got one good muscle on me, and that's my gut.
I've got one big muscle up here in my skull called my brain. Saucy brain.
You leaked a little bit of juice that one day. I'm never going to forget that. It's not even the first time in a show I've been to where somebody's got busted open the hard way. A guy took a cannonball and his head bounced off against the ropes, bounced against the corner. They didn't have turnbuckle pads, which is a big no-no, I find out. And I'm like, yeah, it makes sense. But he got busted open and he didn't go to the ER. But his name was 2 Cent. His name was 2 Cent Phil, and I haven't seen or heard from him since.
Well, I mean, he probably didn't go to the emergency room because he only has 2 cents.
He had no sense after that.
Well, right. They spent all 2 of the cents at the getting a Band-Aid for it, I guess.
Yeah. What is your message to this next generation of wrestlers? Like, always wipe your feet. Don't do dumb stuff. Listen.
Formulate a damn character, all right? Like, obviously the fundamentals of wrestling are extremely important, taking care of your opponent, as we previously mentioned, but I tell you what,
Where are you?
I've seen
Right
far
there.
too many guys that just
Where is Free?
I don't even know what they're
Free's
trying
not
to
like
be. You know,
Tom.
they don't have a character that they're trying to be. They're just like, yeah, I'm a wrestler, and like, yeah, that's great. You know, not everyone can be just a wrestler.
Four,
And you know, there are certain people that are good in that specific
5,
niche. Like, hey, you know, I'm a
6,
really good wrestler, but you know, that is my character. But
7,
I'm certain
8,
that more people are going
9,
to engage with
10,
you, and more people are
11,
going to like you
12,
if you actually
13,
bring a unique persona to the table. You know, and even me saying that, it's not like Saucy Josh is really like a revolutionary like character, so to speak. I'm not trying to knock it down, but it's like at its core, you know, it's I'm just a guy who's really confident. But
Oh, absolutely. If you don't believe in yourself, who will believe in you?
right, right. But you know, but also on top of that, I'd like to add, you know, maybe don't be a spooky, scary character because like I personally, that's my own personal take on it. Is just there's only going to be one Undertaker. There's only going to be one Fiend. There's only going to be one Kane. There's only going to be one Boogeyman. Like it's hard to pass off a scary supernatural character these days. So maybe don't try and go in that method unless you have, a budget behind you, like some of the, higher companies do that can pull that off, right? But
Look at Boogeyman and OVW.
we're right, right. I mean, conveniently, ironically, it was Santana who laughed at him, right? Okay, yeah. See, it all comes full circle. Hey, she's putting it away. Hey, girl.
Mountain Dew Voltage, worth it. Worth
Oh
it.
yeah, I remember the voltage. That's been around for a minute. It's the blue one. The blue.
Yes, they rechanged the can. I like it.
Yeah, my dad's a big Mountain Dew drinker, so I recognize.
I've got a couple cans up here. I've drank like 3 while sitting here.
Oh,
And you watch me down a whole V8 energy drink too.
hey, make sure you get some water too, brother.
Oh, absolutely. I do appreciate your time, man. I hate to cut this short, but I've got another one on top of this and got to get a little one to bed.
No
Thank you for your
problem,
time.
man.
And again, uh we follow Josh Morris at Saucy jo- Saucy Josh.
Saucy
There we go.
Josh Morris.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm on X. I'm on TikTok, YouTube. I got it all. So follow me on all those platforms, and you will never miss anything saucy.
Remember, like, subscribe, comment for more.
Meow, meow, meow,
And protect your
meow.
chin.
I was gonna say chin up, but you got me up now.